those dances from my kids. All right. Let's see, Robert.
Calling Robert. Hello, is this Robert?
Yes, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Paul, Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We have Tommy in the studio.
What's going on, Robert?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to the show, Robert. We have the idea behind the show is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And we felt like your photo tells a story and we want to hear about it. Looks like you go ahead and tell us the location where you caught the fish, what bait you were using, and the size of the fish.
Well, it actually does have kind of a little bit of a background story.
There we go. Let's hear it.
I actually hadn't been fishing in a while. My grandfather had passed away, and we used to fish a lot. And I kind of just, stayed away from it for a little while. And one day I got a wild hair, and I just wanted to go back and fish. So I called my cousins. They all fish. My uncles all fish. I said, "Hey man, what's good right now? I've been out of the game for a little bit." So they turned me on to these Kitex. It was like a 3.5. I think it's like a Tennessee shad color, and it was like a quarter ounce Gamagachi hook with like a blade. So I threw that stuff on there. I pulled out one of my old rods, and there was this old pond that we used to sneak into. It was like an old gravel pit pond that, I don't recommend anybody jumping into anybody's trespassing or anything. But I remember we used to catch 10-pounders there all the time, 7-pounders, 4-pounders.
Nice.
So being out of the game, I wanted to make sure I was going to catch something. So I snuck into the pond where I know, I'm going to get something.
Yeah.
So right before work, I was going to a job site, pull over, jump in there, and so I get there, I sneak in, and man, I catch like I caught 5 fish within 30 minutes.
That's nice.
And they were all like, 2 or 3 pounders, all on Kitex. So I caught them all on the same rig, and then I got kicked out of there.
But at least you got to have a little bit of fun before they kicked you out.
Well, it sounds like pretty often on the cast they were coming in. You're getting 5.
Oh yeah, they were coming in. It was awesome. It was probably like the best day of fishing I had in 10 years. Like I said, my grandfather passed away, and I kind of stepped away from it for a while. But it was awesome, man. And so now I've recently been going back there. And, I'm kind of developing a relationship with that security guard, and we're kind of cool. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, at least they don't have like wanted posters of you like surrounding the lake. Like, if you see this guy, chase him out of here.
No, I know the first couple weekends he was pretty pissed. He was like, "Hey man, I already told you," and I'm like, "Dude, I catch and release. I clean up my stuff. I'm not going to vandalize anything."
You tell him no.
And
that was my
we
twin
developed
brother.
a relationship. Yeah. And he'd catch me there in the middle of the night. He'd catch me there early in the morning. He'd catch me there like all the time. So finally, we just started, building a relationship, and I started bringing him like breakfast burritos and maybe a beer if I was there at night.
See, there you go.
That'll do
and
it.
So,
let this be a lesson to everybody. If you are fishing in an area where you shouldn't be fishing, breakfast burritos and beer help the situation.
I would let him on.
I would
oh, it will definitely help you, man. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I wanted to thank you guys for your products. I seen them. It got referred to me by another guy on Instagram.
Nice.
So
Hook 'em Dano.
I ordered them. Hook 'em Dano hooked me
Nice.
up, and man, I like it, and I can't wait to see what else you guys bring out.
Oh yeah,
Perfect. We sent out a referral box to him as well because we do have a referral program.
Yes,
so
we do.
all you do is mention whoever's brought you to us at checkout, and both you and your referral receive a referral box.
Yep, referral and referee both get
Yeah, thanks for correcting my
English. I didn't get.
I have to.
I didn't get one of those referral codes, but if I can get one of those, I'm pretty sure. I said, we have a lot of fishermen in our family.
All you need to do is have somebody put your name in the referral box when they check out.
It's that easy. All they need to do is mention you by name at checkout. It says who referred you. Just have them put your name, and then we send them out their referral box. The code that you use
awesome.
for your discount is actually for it's one of our YouTubers. We have YouTubers that send they do box openings, and we only have one or two YouTubers out with an actual code.
Yeah, we do give some codes out to.
And so this is all word of mouth, and people are people are using that discount code because we don't have one running at the moment, but we are gonna do a Black Friday, which is going to be a BOGO, so buy one get one. We've done that the past couple of years. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to the idea of having other YouTubers. I mean, I think it's great. We've had some great activity from that, and then we hand out codes.
With Robert getting right back into the fishing bit and taking some time off and getting back into it, I'm sure some people could relate, and they would like to see some videos. I'm sure of you if you had the time to do so. If not, totally understand. Keep sending in the photos.
Yeah, no. Tell people about the boxes. You mentioned that you have some buddies, and so brag to them and say, "Hey, I was on the radio show and podcast, so that's first."
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a podcast?
I was on the radio. You weren't.
Bragging.
I definitely. Yeah, bragging rights. No,
exactly.
I watched a couple of shows on YouTube, and I did send a couple links out. And I'm sure there's a couple people listening right now that I was talking to throughout the week. So
absolutely,
it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Yeah, like I said, I'm full-fledged in now. I got my boys. We're going fishing every weekend.
There you go.
After work. So, like I said, man, it was just that void when my grandfather passed away. But
sorry to hear that.
It's like. Yeah, no, it's, it happens, but, I think now it's just time has passed and healed, and that's what he loved to do, and that's how I remember him, so I'm going out and catching some big fish, and
that's it.
Every time I get something bigger than a 5-pounder, I think he's helping me out.
There you go, man. And you can just keep going to the lake loaded with beer and breakfast burritos and hand it out to the security guard and keep fishing.
Yeah, every day, man.
That's it, man.
Thanks,
I should be posting some more videos, and I definitely will do some unveiling of your guys' boxes on YouTube and on Instagram Live.
For sure, man. For sure.
I appreciate it from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box. Tight lines, fish
Robert.
more.
Have a good one, bud.
Tight lines. Yeah, you guys too, man. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome back anytime. Take care, bud. Bye-bye.